Hi Aries, this is your August forecast. Now for your health, it looks like we're looking at the heart, the side of body and upper back. There could be some pain, some niggles, something that's been going on there that will come to an end shortly. Also the 5th house is your projects and things that you're working on right now, things that you feel creative about, and you're either finishing one and looking for your next project, or you're looking at how you can get onto the next level of that. And looking at your enemies and your own personal self-expression, it looks like you're putting those things behind you and starting fresh. Now the idea of a risk, gambling, if you're gambling, this is the time that you'll find, so you put yourself into a position where you have to stop or have to get help. Sports and gyms, it looks like that you'll find yourself in a better place. The idea of being reliant on people that you've been reliant on before is gone, and you're putting yourself into a new position where there's a new energy, a newness about it that you will be able to gather strength and tools from. Also, when it comes to parenting, we're moving on to the next leg there, next cycle. So maybe someone is moving on to university or moving out of the house, or maybe you're becoming a parent yourself, so it's at the end of that. Also, this is about self-fulfillment. Now, you do have the Strength card, and that is a major arcana card saying reliance on others. You need to be more reliant on yourself, and you find that strength within. There's a sense of fear that has been holding you back and stopping you from your true potential. When it comes to love, it looks like you have the fear of commitment, or the fear of leaving someone behind that has been a long time in the making. And lastly, when it comes to your finances, you'll find that there is a new income that is there for you with this newness of where you are spending all your time with the new people. Taurus, this is your August forecast. It looks like this month that you are feeling a little bit melancholy. We have the 5 of Cups here, and this is about in your personal life, when it comes to your body, your personal hobbies, maybe you haven't been attending to that, maybe you haven't been around that, maybe life has gotten in the way, so you've been slacking off a bit, and you're feeling a little bit low about yourself, feeling low about your body itself, you're feeling heavy, and you know the motivation to get there is just not there, and you're feeling low about that. The other place this is happening is in your family, where there is a time of waiting, there is a time of waiting for judgment, and you're feeling like you're the mediator and you're the one in the middle between two in this area, and it feels like the siblings are involved here as well. There's nothing you can really do. We've got the Hanged Man here, and that is about patience and being stuck in a situation where it's outside of your control. There's nothing you can do about it. And you've also got the Judgment card, which means that things will turn out the way that they are, and you'll be happy with the results that are there. This is also about something to celebrate as a family. When it comes to your finances, it looks like you are able to put down some money on something that will push you forward in your career, and with that you will find that you pass that easily. Now when it comes to dating, you might be feeling low, you might be feeling because we're in a retrograde, feeling love for the past, and being able to sort that out in your mind. You might find this is a social time for you to get out and to get going, and what has been slowing you down is this internal struggle that you've been having. The sides of the body, the uterus, digestion, breast, stomach and womb is where you have health issues this month. It looks like you're waiting on information and it's making you feel sluggish, but the answers will be good. Gemini, this is your August forecast. It looks like with the 8 of Coins here that you're looking at what your achievements are. You're looking at what you can do to make your ambition with your career or with your finances, make them grow for you. And you are spending money on chores. You have lots of duties and appointments. Your mindset has to change, or you've had an awakening and got some answers to solutions from a conversation or something that you've read, and you want to use that to push yourself forward. In the third house, vocal cords, speech, fingers, arms, hands, shoulders, lungs, nervous system are where your health is this month. So there might be some complications there, especially the teeth, which is what I'm looking at. Also, discussions about your parents. There is a mindset here. Maybe we're discussing what the future looks like. Maybe we're discussing or putting things into place about what it looks like if a parent passes away, or what inheritance looks like and is getting divided within the family. The other thing we're looking at here is your mindset when it comes to your own education. You might find that you're putting on a new educational thing here. You're signing up for computer or marketing or something like that as well. We're looking at stable income. We're looking at stable physicality, so getting on top of your health. When it comes to dating, you might find that there's a power shift there, and it's a bit of gaslighting. It's the conversation, it's the mindset, and the power plays that go with that, with the other that you're reliant on. Lastly, when it comes to your own perspective and how you're seen by others, very shortly, probably in the month of August, you're going to pay real attention to that. Hi Cancer, this is your August forecast. Now, all of this month, your challenges are your expansion, your reach, things that you've learned from your childhood, anything psychological that lays beneath the surface. And where there's insecurities in that, and where it doesn't matter what age you are, it's about putting that experience to help you push forward, and feeling the insecurities from that is stopping you from moving forward. Now, you do have the Devil card here. And the Devil card speaks about feeling trapped, feeling stuck, feeling like you're obligated and you don't have much freedom. And when it comes to that house, we're looking at how we can be more reliant on ourselves. Maybe you're relying on someone else for your finances, or for your day, or for your routine. Feeling a little bit directionless, feeling like other people have opinions on what you do and what you should say. Also about having big plans and how you can push past that. Now, you are signing up, for some of you, for travel coming up in the future. For others, you're signing up for more education, for adding on for what you already do for a living, or education wise. When it comes to your health, it's your throat, ears, lower lip, jaw, base of brain, cerebellum, cervical spine, neck, and your thyroid. That's where you'll be having issues there. Now, you might have to put some money in that. You might have to learn some new techniques. Also, when it comes to any kind of salary you're earning, you're wanting to expand on that. You're wanting to have more money. The whole psychological point, and opening yourself up to different ways of doing this, the unorthodox, the orthodox ways. It could be religion and culture that you're joining in on. There might be an issue with brothers and sisters-in-law, and there's a cultural religious shift there, or an issue there. If you are looking at your health, it's time to get a fresh start and a new look. Hi Virgo, this is your August forecast. This month you are looking at toxins. You're looking at the way that you look after your body. You're looking at a new way to be fresh in your health. What is going to be your issue this month is your face and everything that goes with that. So all of this area. You might be looking for a different look, and new people around you is making you feel like you are starting to get in charge of what it was that you felt powerless for. Anything to do with poverty might be showing up now. Anything to do with a borrowed money or mutual resources, there could be some issues with that as well. There's also passive income here shown up, where you could be expanding on that because you've got a new title and a fresh new look. So maybe you're around people in your career or even in your personal life which really have a new energy, so it's a new people around, and with that it's giving you fresh ideas and really helping you to put behind you anything that has been a bad habit or bad lifestyle skills or bad ways of doing your work. Maybe you're late, maybe you aren't giving your full heart to it. So that newness is going to be there as well. There is a new title when it comes to your partnership, your love. It looks like you are either taking it to the next level, or you're finally moving on and maybe dipping your toes in there to see what the dating pool looks like. Now, any of your past people that you've been relying on, they may be having the conversation with you about your newness and what you're doing, and there might be some people questioning your next steps, questioning the moves that you're making, but your instincts are telling you that this is the right thing to do. Any support and wealth that you receive from others, you're going to be able to pay some of that back in the middle of September. Now, there is going to be overwhelming emotion in the 18th to 20th of August. Hi Leo, this is your forecast for August. This month with your health, you're spending some money on how you look, just your face, head, upper lip, jaw, cerebellum and brain. So how you look, you're going to put some energy in that, spend some money in that, and it'll look different to others. Also, when it comes to your finances, any residual resources, any borrowed money, any funding that you get from other people, there's a new avenue of that coming as well. Now, when it comes to poverty, if you robbing Peter to pay Paul, if you're using one source of income to pay back another source of income, that will become a source of topic this month, where you're going to have to bring in a new way of sorting that out. So maybe you'll put it all into one. When it comes to your partner, it looks like some of you could be leaving a partnership or going into a new one. Now, this is something that has had a conversation before, approximately 8 months or so ago. It will be brought up again now. When it comes to people that you rely on, be very careful you're dealing with the right people, because you don't want to get caught up knowing someone who has done something shifty or done something that's skirting the line of the law, because you'll get tangled up in that as well. Also, we're looking at our bladder, genital systems, and trauma by the mind as well, that, one could be contributing to the other. Maybe stress is making things inflamed. And when it comes to your family, it looks like there's a newness, some new, either someone's moving into the family, or there is an announcement of a pregnancy. When it comes to your friends, it looks like someone has upset you about and said something that they shouldn't have, and it's opened your eyes to who they really are, and not someone that you can really trust. When it comes to your property itself, you might find that you're signing a new lease, or that the landlord's putting the rent up. Hi Libra, this is your August forecast. This month you are looking at the money that you get from your employer. There might be a review, there might be a bonus. We're talking about your performance for the year, or your performance on a project, and how that you have done something in a positive light that your employer will give you something in return. You might be spending money on organisation, or being part of a conference, part of a fraternity, and this is something you're humming and hurrying. Do I spend money on it, or do I not? If this is a return thing, something I've always been a part of, you will question that. If it's something new, the reason you're questioning it is something that it seems very new, a new company, or it's only been around for a little while, so you're questioning the authority, the legitimacy of that. Now, this is a social time for you. And your challenges are your health, who you take care of, and your job. So maybe you're spreading yourself too thinly. Maybe you look after someone that's interfering with how you earn your money. Hi Scorpio, this is your August forecast. It looks like you have a difficulty with self-expression when it comes to your boss, and also with what your ambition looks like. Maybe you're not quite sure if you want to continue on the path that you are, or if you have to upskill in some way to stay in the position that you're at, or there is a change in yourself physically or in your abilities where you question that for you. Now, there's an issue and challenges when it comes to your family, even the in-laws as well, and that is affecting how you're maybe you wanted to rely on them, maybe you're not well, so there's an issue with that as well. When it comes to fun, sports, hobbies, and things that are pleasurable, it looks like the challenge there is that you're always working, or that you're so rigid, that you're so stuck in your path. Your ambition and your job is all of this month. Being that it's a retrograde, you may be thinking about something you did before in your work. You may be having the same conversation you had it before, or the same feeling. Now, when it comes to your health, we are looking at the knees, bones, skin, and teeth. So either we've got an issue there and they need to spend money on that, or that this is something that you are working on over the next 6 to 8 weeks. So it might be you start today, there's another process, so like a root canal, it takes 3 sessions to have that. When it comes to your appearance, you and your siblings are having a conversation about that. When it comes to dating, you might find that there's challenges there for a power surge, power issue. When it comes to your home, you might find that there's issues there with your landlord. and perhaps even possibly with your neighbors. Now, if you look after yourself this month, you're going to find that your whole attitude changes, including your mental state. Hi Sagittarius, this month of August you are looking at the 9th house, and this is about higher education, higher spirituality. It's your culture, it's your foundational principles and way that you've propelled yourself throughout your whole life. And there's an instance of that learned behavior through our lifetime that is stopping you from being able to advance as fast as you want to reach those heights. Now, some of you are signing up for education. Some of you are really getting into your spiritual self as well. Now, others, this is about your investments overseas, your reach for overseas. Maybe you're playing a sport and you're going interstate or overseas for that as well. This is also about being directionless, feeling a little bit lost, and having those big plans put on hold because of family, because of where you are. Now, when it comes to dating, you might find that you guys are getting ready to go on holiday or discussing that holiday. Maybe we're discussing or having an issue when it comes to culture or religion, something unorthodox or orthodox there as well. When it comes to your health, we are looking at your sciatic, liver, hips and thighs. Now this month, when it comes to dating, you might also find that you guys have gone on to a whole nother level with the conversation of what does next look like. Are we getting engaged? Are we putting mutual funds together for something that we're saving up on? When it comes to your home, you might have some unexpected expenses that are coming in that you weren't expecting, so it's taken money out of your savings that you've been saving for. Also, pleasurable affairs and hobbies and getting out and about in a group situation is really going to put your mindset in the right place, especially since you've been directionless and a little bit lost. Capricorn, this month in your health, we are looking at bladder, genitals, sex organs, reproductive system, hemorrhoids, muscular system, hernias, rectum, and prostate. Now, also any toxins that may be coming that you're ingesting or that you live around could be causing a health issue here. The other thing you're dealing with is you're looking at wills, inheritances, stocks, taxes, and any passive income. So we're looking at that paperwork. We're having conversations about that. Now, somewhere in the middle of August, we're going to be in a heightened emotional state about this situation, or about feeling a little bit powerless and having a say because it's somebody else's wishes or somebody else's determination. Also, where you have your challenges is your mindset and being able to speak up for that. Maybe you are mushrooming, keeping yourself under the mushroom when it comes to your words and how you speak up. There's a bit of competition when it comes to a project that you're working on, so who you rely on for money. There's a bit of competitiveness there as well. When it comes to the other in your life, you're having conversations about are we on the same page as what our relationship looks like in the future, or are we going to come and call it quits? When it comes to your friends that you have around you, maybe there's a really serious conversation, like almost like coming together and sorting out someone that's got a problem and coming together as a group to try and help that person get over that. Lastly, when it comes to travel, you might be looking at and talking about and setting dates and times, even if during this time it's only being penciled in, because remember, anything that happens in August is not going to be full and final or definite until October. Aquarius, in your health this month, we are looking at ovaries, lower back, kidneys, veins and buttocks. So that area will be showing itself through the month of August. Now in the middle of August is going to be a heightened sense of emotions. Maybe you feel like you in this life have had a hard run of it. Maybe you're missing someone. Maybe you are, because we're looking at soul contracts in unions with love, with work, but also your own with your religion or what this life's purpose is meant to be. Now, what we're also looking at is we're looking at contracts. We're looking at what we're agreeing to. We're looking at paperwork that must be signed. It's a legal document. It needs to be checked by somebody else. The other thing we're looking at where we have got challenges is our money, our salary, how we can earn more, and how we can make that work better for us. So we might be looking at stocks, we might be looking at interest, we might be looking at signing up with somebody else to buy something or to sign up for a mortgage or something else like that. When it comes to our love life, we're agreeing on our commitment to be moving forward, and if that, for some of you, it might be that we're splitting. For others, this is all right, now we're official, we're moving in together, and that as well. Now you need to look at yourself. There's challenges there in your own insecurities of how you feel in a duo. On the outside you may look like you're very confident, but on the inside you might feel like a fraud. You might feel like these people don't respect me, these people might think that I'm stupid or silly, I've got nothing serious to say, and after that you might be thinking of it too much. Now, like I said, in the middle of the month it's going to be very emotional. And then 2 weeks later, you're going to have the answer to that issue that you're questioning then. Now, when it comes to your family, you might find that there is finally a bit of peace, and we're all in the same bit of agreement here. Lastly, when we're agreeing with our friends, the answer is no to anybody that's pushing. Hi Pisces, this is your August forecast. Now your health this month is looking at the solar plexus, midriff, bowels, colon, intestines and abdomen. Now also there's a sense of a victim mentality here as well, that you are having to push down and get away from, because it's interfering with how you can make things progress even further. Now, sometimes it's your ego that stops you from taking advantage of an opportunity, and you don't want that to stop you from getting ahead, because there's a newness for you. Letting go of your past title, letting go of what things used to look like. Now, in your all of this month, you're looking at your health, who you take care of, and your job. Now, there may be a new routine, new hygiene, new set of skills, a new exercise regime that you're trying to bring into place as well. Now you might find that there's a bit of sickness going around, so make sure that you are away from that. You might be looking after someone that is sick, and you are finding it's a bit of a struggle this month. When it comes to dating, it looks like you might find someone that's interesting in the work sense. This doesn't feel permanent for me. This feels like a bit of fun. When we're taking care of someone, we've got to remember to take care of ourselves as well, because it looks like there's a bit of responsibility there that's very heavy. For some of you, this is about divorce and getting that plan in detail. In the middle of the month, there's going to be really heightened feelings here, where things do not look like they're going right. In the first or second week of September, you will have an answer with that. Lastly, when it comes to love, you might feel like someone from the past might be coming back and wanting a second go of it. This person from the past is an absolute no. You know that, they know that, but it's always someone willing to give it a go. Lastly, when it comes to your home, you might find that there's something to celebrate.